Internet! It's time once again for gaming with Max Von Puppet. That's me. Today, we're going to talk about another video game called FTL Faster Than Light. This game was actually introduced back in September of 2012, but just this last April, they released a big expansion for it called Advanced Edition, and that's why I'm talking about it now. Not that I wouldn't have talked about it before, because honestly, this is a really cool game, and I think you all should take a look at it. It's a top-down, real-time strategy game, but it's also a pausable strategy game, which means that you can pause the game in the middle of combat and then, take a look at your options and go from there. It was developed by two guys who call their developing company Subset Games. And I gotta tell you, the game is pretty awesome. The basic premise of the game was developed as if it were a board game where two players had ships and they were battling each other. But it's actually a one-player game in which you control your ship and you try and travel through the space sectors, getting to the end of the game. The basic storyline is that you're a Federation ship who's been fighting a war against the rebels that apparently the Federation has lost, but you have some vital information necessary for the survival of the Federation. And you have to get through all of the enemy lines and make it to the end of the game to get that information delivered. But instead of boring you with a lot of details about the game, I thought maybe we'd just get right into it, so let's go see what the game is all about.
Okay guys, here we are, FTL, the Special Advanced Edition. If you've never seen FTL before, you're not really going to be able to know what's different in Advanced. And like I said before, I'm not really one of these kinds of guys who does a lot with the options and stuff like that. So I can't really explain to you what's different in the options menu or anything like that, but I will show you something I think is really cool about this game. I love this stat screen. You can look at your last ships and see how well they did. This is the last time I played Advanced. And then you can see over here my session records, most ships defeated, most beacons explored, most scrap collected. You can see my crew records over here, most repairs, most combat kills. Kind of neat. It's kind of odd that I have a Rockman who has the most repairs, but I have a Mantis who has the most combat kills. It's kind of interesting there. And then you can, other things over here. Total ships defeated, some achievements. Total victories, 0. This game is difficult even on easy level. This game is difficult, and I have yet to actually beat it even on easy level. But it's still a lot of fun. It's amazingly frustrating, and kind of and a lot of fun all at the same time. It makes it kind of interesting. We can see my best ship right here is the Kestrel. It's pretty much the only ship I've used, even though I've unlocked a couple of other ships. We'll get to unlocking ships in a minute, but I have unlocked a couple other ships. I mostly stick to the Kestrel because I kind of would like to beat the game on the basic ship before I start moving on to other ships. Just kind of me. So you can see achievements over here. You get some just getting started. I've gone to 3 sectors. I haven't really get to Sector 8. I haven't gotten all the way to the end yet. Yeah. Like I said, not really very good at this game, but still a lot of fun, and that's why I wanted to show it to you. So let's just go get right into a new game then. So here's where we start. You get to pick the ship that you want. You'll see here it starts with the Kestrel. This is the basic Kestrel formation. Up here you can pick your difficulty. There's easy, normal, and advanced mode adds hard. I can't even fathom how difficult hard must be. It's pretty difficult just on easy mode. Normal is what most games would call hard. Hard would be like, super extra difficult, and I'm not even going to try that. I've got the advanced content enabled down here so we can see what we have with the advanced content. I think it's pretty cool. You can, if you want to, rename your ship whatever you want. You saw that on my ship list earlier. I had some of them named some pretty funny things. Let's go ahead and rename this one. We'll rename it the Puppet Master. I can spell it right. There we go. Puppet Master. Yay! Puppet Master. All right. You can see the ship list here. I've got the Kestrel. I haven't unlocked any of the Kestrel variants yet, but I've also got the NG cruiser here. You can see that's the NG cruiser. The NG themselves are kind of like they're partially organic, partially mechanical. They're kind of like the Borg in Star Trek. They're cyborg-like people. And that's the NG ship. And then you can see it's got. So the NG ship has a drone option on it, as well as some weapons. It's a little more advanced stuff. We'll get to some of that later. Drones are basically like little probes that rotate around other ships. I have to defeat the flagship of the NG ship to unlock this next ship, which is another Federation type ship, like the Kestrel is a Federation ship. And then I've also unlocked this one, the Stealth Cruiser, which I believe is a new advanced ship, because I don't remember seeing this one before. But there you go, there's a stealth cruiser. I've unlocked this one on my last playthrough, and it's pretty slick looking. I kind of like the way it looks here. I'm guessing it's called a stealth cruiser because it has... oh, it doesn't... I was going to say I'm guessing it was called a stealth cruiser because I thought it might have had a cloaking device, but it does not. It has long-range scanners and titanium systems casings. This is actually pretty cool, titanium system casings. So, since I am showing you the advanced version of this game, I think we're going to go ahead and make this run through with the stealth ship. Let's go ahead and go back to renaming it the Puppet Master, because I like that idea. And look, I spelled it this time. How about that? Yay. And look, here's our crew. Our crew, Titan, who's a human, Maradine, or Mara, and Varnus, or Vitus Varnus. You get a whole name there. How about that? And again, with these guys, just like the ship, you can rename these people if you want to. I don't think we're going to. It's not really all that important right now. You can. There's other layouts you can get. You have to, win with the stealth cruiser, avoid 9 points of damage during a single cloak. Oh, I must have a cloaking device. I do have a cloaking device then, I guess. That's why it's called a stealth cruiser. That's what I thought. Okay, well, anyway, here we go. We're going to start in easy mode. We'll go through a couple of jumps so you can see what the game is like, and let's get into it. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. Get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: bomb weapons. Bombs teleport directly onto either ship. They bypass shields and defense drones. However, they affect only crew and systems. They do not damage the ship's hull. That's important. Ship's hull, this is the thing up here, your ship's hull. It's like your ship's hit points. When it gets all the way down to 0, your ship explodes. It's important on enemy ships. You want to try and get them down to 0. This right here, this is fuel that we have to run. I don't have any shields. I have no shields. This is bad. This is going to make things interesting. Missiles right here if you have a missile launcher, which I don't, so it's not really a big deal. And then this is the drone parts for use with your drone system. I don't have a drone system, so I'm not really going to worry about drone parts right now. I believe that's my cloaking device. Temporary cloak the ship. Yeah, that's my cloaking device. Let's go ahead and power up our weapons. So we have a mini beam and a dual laser. And my FTL is charging. Alright, so we've got Titan as my pilot. We've got Mara. Where are you, Mara? Mara's in the engines, and Varnus is over here on the weapons, and we're going to go ahead and keep him there. This right here, this is new. That's something they added to the advanced system, and I really dig it. You can save your crew positions, and then let's say we move them all around somewhere. Let's put them all in the sick bay. We'll put them all over here in the health bay. Oh, I'm paused. That's why I can't jump. Let's put them all over here in the health bay, and then now we can send them all right back to their previous positions by hitting the Return to Saved Positions button. It's pretty neat. I dig it. Alright, let's get started. Oh, and this right here, this is scrap. Scrap is like money in this game, so you use the scrap to buy stuff. So let's just get started. We're going to jump. Where are we going to jump to? What do we got here? We got a distress call down here. We got possible ship detected. We got, oh, because I have advanced sensors. This is neat. I have advanced sensors, which lets me know that there's a possible ship in this area. But right here is a distress call. We're going to check out the distress call first. Okay. You find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. Send your crew in a shuttle to help put out the fire, dock and try and rescue the survivors, or leave. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and dock and rescue the survivors. You pull up alongside the station and cut through their hull. You were able to rescue a few survivors, but many more are lost. One of the survivors offers to join your crew and offload the rest on a nearby station. So I'll get 13 scrap, and I'll get this guy, Jones. Alright. Jones. So where am I going to put Jones? Let's put Jones. Where am I going to put you, Jones? Let's go ahead and put Jones in the... Wow, Jones is slow. He must be a rock man. We're going to put Jones in the cloaking room, and he'll be there mostly just to repair it in case it breaks down, because that's going to be pretty important to us, I think. I could also put him in the sensor room. That's not a bad idea. Let's put him in the sensor room. No, we've already got advanced sensors, but what the hell? We'll put him in the sensor room, and if you put somebody in the sensor room, that sometimes helps things out, makes things a little more interesting later, and we'll save these positions, and now Jones is our sensor guy. Let's go ahead and make another jump. What do we get here? Engines. Why am I... we'll just leave it there for right now. Alright. Let's go ahead and make another jump. So now we can see where we're going. It's an unvisited sector. Possible ship detected. Possible ship detected. This guy here is a big hub. He can go to a lot of different space sectors. And eventually where we want to go to is we want to get to that exit. But one of the things in this game, it's a resource management game. You want to try and get as many resources as you can as you move along, which includes a lot of scrap, and you're going to try and hit stores to buy stuff to advance your ship and make it better as you go along. So you want to try and troll the sector as much as possible and get as many things as you can. Let's go here. You stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet. They are powering up their FTL. If they get away, they will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. Alright, let's put on the cloak. And then, let's set the mini beam. What can I get with the mini beam? Let's do... Oh, apparently I can only get... It's really mini. I can only get one. Alright, let's try that again. Let's do the mini beam. I'm going to try and get as many rooms as you can with the beam weapons. Beam weapons like this, they range across... and then we'll send the dual lasers to try and take out their drones, and we'll go. Let's see. So now we're cloaked. They can't really see us very well. It gives us an increased chance of avoid being hit, especially since I don't have shields. Oh, the cloak shut off. Oh, because it only lasts for a certain period of time. Yes, I took out their weapons. Oh, they just took out my oxygen bay. Ah, that's bad. We're gonna send the drones over here to the oxygen bay. So you'll notice one of the things that you do a lot in this game is pause and keep going. See, shields, no shields is bad. Oh, and there's fires. Okay, but fires we can put out by opening up the doors. Why am I not being able to open the doors? Oh, because my door control is closed. Oh, crap. Let's send you over here to fix the doors so I can open up the doors. Fires are bad. You want to vent the fires as fast as you possibly can. Somebody's in there fixing the engines already. Oh. Cloak again. Oh, I'm not aiming my weapons. Aiming weapons at the shields. Aiming weapons at shields. I am, as you can see, pretty bad at this game. Let's try that again. Beam weapons. Aiming weapons this way. Oh, they jumped away. Fleet pursuit doubles for one jump. Oh no, that means they're going to be faster. This is bad for me. And look, I took a crap load of damage. This is horrible. All right, let's open up these doors and vent the fire out into space. And reduces the oxygen in the room. And then we'll close all doors, and we'll move everybody back to their saved positions. I'm thinking that maybe I should just leave Jones in the oxygen room. This is going to be a tough ship to run through. I'm not used to the cloaking device. But, it doesn't matter. See, there's a store up here. I don't have a lot of scrap, so it's not really worth me going to that store. I am going to go up here, though, now the fleet is starting to pursue me. Let's see what we got here. An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members, and the rest can go free unharmed. And then my options are draw straws, see which crew member goes over to slavers, or we'll never send one of our crew to slavers. We'll never surrender to slavers. Alright, let's cloak. Let's get the dual weapons online. The dual lasers. We'll start with the mini beam. Oh, man, I wish I had a better beam weapon. It's okay. We'll go like this. We'll do shields to weapons again. And then we'll set the dual lasers at their drone control. And we'll see how we go. Alright, so and we have to wait for the cloak to come back online. They surrender, they offer one of our slaves. We're going to go ahead and take that. And that gives us another crew. So let's see, we're going to put you in the oxygen room. Because I like the idea of having somebody there to keep the oxygen room running. And then we're going to go ahead and jump. We're going to get out of here. That was pretty well. It worked out pretty well for us. We get a big crew right now. This is actually pretty good. We're going to go here. You detect two ships, one chasing the other. Scanners show the pursuer is a pirate. Aid the civilian ship or stay out of it. Let's aid the civilian ship. As you power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Alright. So again, we're going to cloak. We're going to set our mini beam. Oh, we're going to set the mini beam right here. We're going to get the engines and the shields. yes, I can get all 3. Oh, that's awesome. We're gonna get the engines, the shield room, and the oxygen room. And then we'll set the dual lasers to get their weapons. And go. Cloaking this early probably isn't doing much. I probably should not do that. Oh, that's awesome. I love my beam weapon. Let's get the beam weapon there again. And then keep aiming the dual lasers at the weapons. And go. Okay, now they're not doing much to me. Oh, they hit me. And I got him. The pirate ship breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. So I got 1 fuel, 2 missiles, and 18 scrap. We're going to contact the civilian ship. They respond, "It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright, and I'd like to help you like you helped me." The captain offers to install a piece of equipment on your ship. We got 13 more scrap, and we got swarm missiles. I don't know what that is, but that sounds awesome. Awesome. So let's see what we got. Swarm missiles. You have to ignore the steam notices on the background. I apologize for that. So this is our ship. This is what we got. You can spend scrap in improving your ship directly, which you will have to do at some point. Like, you'll want to increase shields at some point. Like, I don't have shields on the ship, which is kind of a bummer. I'd like to buy some at some point. So swarm missiles. Let's see. Swarm missiles. If given time to prepare, the swarm launcher can replicate multiple warheads. Replicate them? What does that mean? Requires 2 power, which I don't have for him right now, so that's okay. Charge time 7 seconds, requires missiles. I only have 2 missiles. Shots per charge 1, max charge shots 3, normal damage 1, shield piercing 5. I think what this means is for every missile, it changes them into 3 missiles. That's actually kind of neat. Missiles are pretty cool, because missiles have an option, have a chance to ignore shields entirely, and just damage straight to the hull and the systems. And that's pretty awesome. I like missiles. Alright, let's go ahead and move on. We're just going to do a couple of more sectors. The fleet's coming. We'll just head straight to the exit. I don't normally like doing that. I like trying to get as many things as I can get in the sector, but we'll just keep moving on. You find a rebel automated scout floating near this beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. Attempt to download the ship's data stores, or don't risk activating it and stripping it for any useful scrap. I get 11 scrap out of that, but I think if I attempt to download the stores, it's probably going to activate and attack us. But it looks like all it's got is a missile launcher, which I think wouldn't be that bad. We can probably go ahead. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's attempt to download this data store. Yeah, it woke up. And usually you can get more scrap from fighting a ship. So let's go ahead and set the beam weapon here. We'll get the engines and the pilot station. And then we'll set the dual laser there. And we'll hold off. Neither of its weapons are charged. This is a new feature right here. It shows you how close their weapons are to being charged. This is new to the advanced thing, and again, I really like it. We'll hold off on the cloak until those weapons are charged, so that way we can, not waste our cloak like we have been. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll keep going. You can see our weapons are charging up, and it looks like their weapons are charging up a little bit faster, and let's cloak now. Unfortunately, we can't fire while cloaked, but... Oh, we can fire while cloaked. Nice, we got him. Alright, good. Now let's keep going. We're gonna keep attacking the same sections with the beam weapons. And then we'll hit the weapons again with the thing. And up here you can see their hull notification right here, their hull damage, their hit points. Most of the enemy ships don't have nearly as many hit points as you do, hull points. And this one also doesn't have shields because it's just a drone. Drones don't generally have shields. But right now they can't fire at us, so we're not going to bother worrying about our cloak. We're just going to keep powering up weapons and keep going. And we got them. And there you go. And so instead of the 11 scrap we would have gotten if we hadn't done this, now we got 2 missiles, 1 drone part, and 22 scrap. So that was pretty useful to us. That was a good job for us to try and wake it up like that. And now we have 96 scrap. It's a pretty good deal. All right, let's see how close we can get to the exit here. Let's, yeah. Does this go down to the exit? This does not, no. Okay, like I said, we're just going to go straight to the exit. Again, that's not something I normally would do, but we're going to do it this time. You receive a hail from a station orbiting a nearby planet. Captain, we are Federation Terraforming Team C12 and are in need of assistance. You have some time. Yeah, we offer our assistance. Thank you. We need to scan this planet for life before we can begin terraforming, but our sensors can't get the necessary power to scan through this atmosphere. We've got a schedule to keep. Any chance you can help? So our option is to attempt to scan the planet, and because we have advanced sensors, we get this nifty little blue option here. Blue options are cool because they generally have a higher chance of success than the other options are. So because we have advanced sensors, we now have this option: set sensors to maximum and scan. So we're going to do that. A complete scan of the planet reveals no life signs other than a single ship on the surface. The terraformers thank you for your help and attempt to contact the ship. Just as you're about to jump away, the ship takes off and attacks. It's a pirate. Oh no, we're being attacked by pirates. Okay, so pause again. Let's see. Mini laser. We're gonna again. It's the same. Oh, it's the same model ship we had before. So we're gonna all 3 rooms again with the beam weapon. I love that. And then the dual lasers will go for their shields, try and knock down their shields. And this time we're going to hold off on the cloak until their weapons are powered up a little bit. So let's wait, maximize our cloak usage, and cloak. And fire the weapons, try and take down their shields a little bit. They offer to surrender. They're going to give us 3 fuel, 4 missiles, and 11 scrap, or we cannot accept their surrender and keep attacking them. Yeah, I think we're just going to keep attacking them since we're beating the crap out of them right now. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go for the same attacks before. The beam weapon here, I'm actually beginning to really like this ship. Lack of shields and all. It's pretty awesome. All right, we're going to keep going here. Oh, they got off an attack. And it missed us. Yay! Bam, and they're gone. All right, so we got 19 scrap, a drone part, and 3 fuel. I think we probably would have been better off with that surrender. But you know, you never know. Sometimes you're not. And now we'll jump again. We're going to go straight to the exit. I'm mostly doing this because I want to show you guys what it's like to jump to another sector. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. There's a black market hub here. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. If you have extra military-grade explosives, we will gladly pay for you them. They're offering to buy missiles for scrap. We only have 4 missiles, though. The minimum that we can sell is 5, so we're not any good on that. So we're going to ignore this station for now. And then we're just going to go ahead and jump. We're going to jump to the next sector. And now you see it gives us this little map here. This is Sector 8. That's where you really want to get to. But you have a choice. We have a Mantis-controlled space or an abandoned sector. I'm going to go ahead and go for the abandoned sector. Mantis are generally kind of hostile, although the abandoned sector is also labeled as hostile in this case. But Mantis ships are kind of a pain in the butt, and I'm going to skip them for right now. So we're going to go down here. And that's basically how the game goes. I'm just going to go ahead and stop here because it'll get too long if I keep going, and I don't want to do that. But that's basically how the game goes. You just keep jumping from sector to sector. You do go through the little sections in the sector to the little jump points in the sector and try and get as much resources as you can. You hit stores to buy new equipment for your ship. You can sometimes you can even hire a new crew for your ship at the stores. You can upgrade your ship. You can upgrade ship systems and give yourself some more power. Like I would, for example, I would need more power. I need to. I have the 2 power to power the swarm weapons, but I don't have it in my weapons. So I could upgrade my weapons to 2 more times to be able to add the power into my swarm missiles. And now that I have a couple of missiles to use, I could actually do that, and that might be kind of cool. Etc. And you just, keep going on like that. And hopefully what you'll do is you'll make it all the way to the end where you have to fight the Rebel Fleet mothership in order to beat the game. And obviously it gets more difficult as you go along. The more sectors you hit, the more difficult it gets until you're up against the mothership, which is the most difficult. It's the boss fight. It's the most difficult fight in the whole game. And that's really it. That's all I'm going to show you for now. I really like this game, but it might be fun to do a let's play on this one because it's a lot of fun. It's, as I said, it's very frustrating and a lot of fun all at the same time. And I say it's very frustrating because it is really difficult to make it all the way to the end. I've been playing on easy mode and I still haven't beat the game, but I think it's still kind of fun. So that's it for now, and I hope you enjoyed this show.
And there you have it. I think the game is a lot of fun myself, despite how frustrating it can be or difficult it can be. That's actually part of the charm of the game, is the difficulty. I really love this game a lot, and I think everybody should check it out. It's available on Steam, and it's at a pretty decent price. And with the Advanced Edition, you get a lot of really cool new options that make the game just a whole lot of fun. So go check it out. Make sure you comment below. Let me know what you think of this game. Don't forget to click that all-important, sexy subscribe button. And until next time, keep playing games. Bye!